No way. Excuse me, Sensei. I'm looking for some help. Could you train me?
Ledge. Wax on, wax off. Remove the rocks. Remove the rocks. Hey! Oh, back to training. Now, sweep.
Let's go, Pete. Man, this place is looking clean, boy.
Yeah, Felipe asked me to train him for Street League. He thinks I'm doing some Mr. Miyagi stuff right now, but you've seen how good he is. We don't need him in Street League. Big flip front board shove? No, thank you. So I got him cleaning the place up so we can skate.
That's my dog.
I'm done.
Just in time for your final lesson. Never ask another competitor to help you get into Street League. Last thing we need is you getting into Street League, right? Now beat it, go train, because the contest is like a day or two. We can't have no mercy in this dojo.
Welcome everyone to Los Angeles, California, the forefront of skateboarding since its humble beginnings. We are here at the brand new Primitive Skatepark in Los Angeles for the first 2021 SLS Qualifier. Very excited about it. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Cannon, joined by living legend. We've got Jeff Rowley. Jeff, today we've got some heavy stakes out here. We've got 27 skaters. They're all going to be battling it out under this awesome and exciting new format, looking to get those top 3 spots to get them into the 2021 SLS Tour.
Yeah, absolutely, Andrew, man. Look at this course. We have a heavy hitters here today. We have old guys that people will know, like Miles Silvas, and a lot of new faces like Dominic Walker. I mean, what a great park. It'll be rad to see how these guys, adapt and rip it up today. Let's bring it.
Absolutely. We're going to head down to the third member of our team. We've got Chris Roberts down there with TJ Rogers.
How you doing, huh? Excuse me, thank you, bro. SLS Tour Qualifier, how do you feel, bro? I mean, this is SLS has been around for a while. What does it mean for you to be in the SLS?
Honestly, I'm really stoked to just be here. I was on the road for the last 2 months, got back last night, got a little bit of practice in, and we're just gonna get it cracking.
But how does that feel, though? I mean, you're not used to the course, you've never been here before. Is that better than knowing the course?
A little bit. I mean, I like kind of going in blind eyes sometimes because then it makes it more interesting for me. It's obviously more challenging, but I'm stoked to be here,
Yeah, dude, and you could be up there on, on the world stage.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, it's cool to I'm really grateful for SLS giving me this opportunity to be in the Tour Qualifier for the Championship Tour, There's going to be 3 or 4 more stops after this one, so, I'm excited,
Well, listen, top 3 get in, so you got to be one of them.
Fingers crossed. I'm going to try my best,
Bro. Fingers crossed. Oh, fingers crossed bump. What? Okay. Let's go, bro. Hey, let's send it back up to the boys up there.
Thanks for that, Chris. We've got the Skater XL course preview with Paul Rodriguez and Thiago Lemos.
What's going on, guys? This is Paul Rodriguez, and we're here at the Primitive Skatepark. And this weekend, we are hosting the SLS Qualifiers right here.
And we're about to do the Skater XL course preview. Let's get it.
The first section I'm going to show you guys is our Euro gap. We got the Euro gap over the grass, of course, and then we also have the ledge coming back this way. So right here, we have what you would call the big section. We got a double set, 4 flat 4. We got a beautiful hubba, 2 awesome rails. It's not too big, not too small, so a lot of cool tech stuff will probably be going down. Over here is what we call our smaller rail section, I guess we would say. Got the hubba, and we got the bump to bar over here. I've always loved pyramids growing up as a kid, so I figured, why not build one in the park? And it's really the obstacle that'll keep you flowing around the whole park. Those are pretty much the main obstacles for this course. I'm excited for this weekend. Can't wait to see who's gonna make it in the Street League. There can only be 3. Who will it be?
That park is looking really good. What do you think about it, Jeff?
Oh, dude, it looks so fun, man. Look how smooth that thing looks.
I skated around on it earlier too, and a lot of the times on the indoor parks you get really slippery. This thing is perfect, super grippy, super smooth, it's great. Now, the basics presented by Tech Deck. We're gonna give you an exciting new format. We've got the line section. It's going to be 1 45-second line attempt. Then we're gonna have 4 single trick attempts. It's all about the top 3 scores from there, and then the top 8 are gonna go into the finals.
Yeah, it's gonna be a heavy day today.
I'm excited to see it too, because in the past we've seen, you know, the 2-5-4 format where we've had 2 lines, 5 single tricks, and I'm excited to see it kind of condensed down. Each trick's gonna have so much meaning. The one single line is gonna be super, super important.
Oh, it's gonna get heavy towards the end for sure, Andrew, heavy.
We've got 5 different heats, 27 skaters all fighting for those top 3 spots. They're going to get an opportunity to join the rest of the 2021 SLS Tour. In heat number 1, we've got Chris Cookie Colburn.
Chris is a guy, you never know what Chris is going to do, right, when he drops in. Same with this guy, Sean Hale, absolute ripper.
Alec Majerus. You've known Alec for a long time.
Yeah, Alec's insane on the rails, man. Super technical and gnarly at the same time.
Now we get into a little Sean Hale action. We got Giancarlos Gonzalez. Dominic Walker.
This is the guy I want to. This is the guy I want to see skate. I want to see how he handles today.
I'm excited to see it as well. And then we've got Mickey Papa.
Total classic Mickey, always ruling every single day. Skates great every day that he stands on his board.
We were able to check in with Sean Hale about what he's thinking about this course and being here at SLS. Check it out.
I think SLS is so fun. I haven't actually skated in it yet, but I went to one in downtown Los Angeles, and I'd never seen skateboarding in a stadium before, and it was so cool just to see how intense it got and like how insane these guys were putting down their tricks. So it was a blast just watching it, so I'm stoked. Whenever I found out that I was one of the guys selected, I was so stoked and, I don't know, like flattered. It's like an honor to be here, you know? I'm just hyped to skate, do whatever. I don't skate a lot of contests, but I'm hyped to just be here and do my thing and skate with these guys because they're all dope. So I'm happy to just be here and do whatever, you know? And if I got into that, I'd be surprised and stoked, you know? Just going to those places would be really fun, hanging out with these guys and just skating the crazy courses that they got.
Really excited to see what Sean Hale does out there. This is definitely more of a rail, and you know, you got some hubbas and stuff like that, a little more technical, but he's got wild tricks.
A little more of a 90s course though, like a main fun box area, big old quarter pipes.
So this is our start list. Chris Colburn is going to be the first skater in, Alec Majerus, Sean Hale, Giancarlos Gonzalez, Dominic Walker, and then Mickey Papa. Again, the format, we're going to have 1 line, 45 seconds each. Then we jump into our single tricks, 4 single tricks, and we are taking the top 3 scores overall. I'm excited to see where everyone goes now. Having only that 1 line, I'm curious to see if people are going to go nuts or if they're going to be more conservative.
Yeah, me too, man. Could go either way. We're about to find out.
Absolutely. So what can people expect from Chris Colburn out there?
They can expect not to expect what they expect. You know, he really does have a pretty different bag of tricks. Very, very technical guy, but at the same time, very unique too.
That's kind of a great way to
I don't
say
know.
it. It's like, what
I
can you
rolled up
expect?
and he did a nose pick, nollie kickflip in, just warming up.
Yeah, like, what are we going to see? Honestly, no idea. Making his way over the other side. Every one of these skaters is trying to get those top 8 spots in the prelims to make their way onto the finals. All right, Chris is on course.
Quick nose smasher. And there's that backside quick new deal, or no grabbing nose pick, a frontside shove at 50-50. Looks like he's chilling, actually. Nice. Keeping with the clean combos. Nice little grass ride. A little bit of golf in there. Nice. Keeping it fairly clean on the first run, making sure he gets some points down there, I think.
5 seconds left. And that is time right there. What a fun way to start that off.
Hey, he used most of the course.
I'm excited to see where the judges go on that. And that's kind of tough because out of the gate, he skated this course very, very uniquely.
But also, I think he just was trying to break off the cobwebs. First guy, right? Didn't want to go too fast right out of the gate. I think the judges know that. Put a good line together.
All right, scores in 6.5. Next in, Alec Majerus.
Nice half cab crooks right there. Big backside lip slide. Not sure if he wanted to slide quite as much as that. Clean. Kickflip nose grind.
10 seconds left.
Oh.
I like that the timer's up, but he still went for that caveman board slide.
Every second counts.
How do you think that line right there is going to stack up against Chris Colburn's?
Well, he bailed at Alec bailed at an uncomfortable time, like 2/3 of the way through his run, right? Which is never good in a line thing. That's not going to help. But the rest of it was good. He had got quite a lot of tricks in there.
Had some flips in with that kickflip nose grind. We will see.
I think Alec's the kind of guy that will save the juice for the big, heavy single tricks, because that's really, truly where he excels at it. Let's face it, he's absolute annihilator on the big rails and hubbers and anything gnarly.
You can see the judges are taking their time. They're wanting to make sure they get those scores correct right now, especially when you kind of get in those ranges, that 5, 6, 7. That's a big deal. So scores in 6.7.
Fair, I would have given her more.
Next skater in, Sean Hale. Sean, really unique skater. Stoked to see what he brings to the course.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
That was gnarly.
Talk us through that. What just happened?
He just rode up vertically up the side of the hubber, went 180 and then rode down 5-0 backwards down the dang thing. Sean's the kind of guy, though, he's very good on handrails, but then out of nowhere, he does the gnarliest trick on a quarter pipe.
Yeah,
right?
fakie 360 shove it, nose blunt. after the Wally 180 fakie 5-0.
So it's always nice, though, to see a skater drop in. You're just not sure kind of what he's going to do, which way he's going to go, and Sean's one of those guys. It's fun to watch, very interesting, great trick selection. Boom!
Wow.
Had that one.
That was a very wild.
You've gone for a fakie tray flip, going from the low to the high?
Everything about that was really wild.
backwards.
I mean, starting it off with a trick where you're wall riding the hubba and grinding down and then pulling it is so crazy. That's like a best trick kind of trick right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That just shows you the kind of tricks that he can do, stuff like that, just riding up, going 180, grinding fakie. That's his first trick he chose in his line section.
That's unreal. I'm excited to see where they go score-wise. 3.7, and that's because right now in the line section, they want to see you put together a line, a full line.
Makes sense, right? No single trick in a line is going to really count as much as covering the ground and getting the same heavy tricks in.
Yep. Next in, Giancarlos Gonzalez. This guy knows how to put together a good line.
He looks pretty focused. Whoa, how was that for a combo? Was not expecting that. He got a lot of height out of that quarter pipe for the speed that he had coming out of that half cab.
And that quarter pipe, there's some distance between that and the wall too, so that's not an easy yank in.
Good little selection so far, but more tranny tricks than the heavier street moves so far. Nice cab front board, fakie. Inside half cab, rock fakie.
That was kind of a cool way to end it.
That was a good line. That was a good line. He did stay on one side of the course, though. Didn't really cover half of the other course, but the side that he did cover, he ripped.
That was definitely wild.
I think the judges are going to see that, though. He didn't cover half of the course. There's that half cab frontside board fakie.
I love that he went literally off the wall pretty early on. It's kind of cool to see everyone going for it on the lines right now.
It was an epic start to the line. The half cab in. It's a big bash and wall ride.
Scores in 7.3, putting Giancarlos Gonzalez up at the top. That's our highest score so far. But we've got two more skaters. Dominic Walker. So what is it you like about Dominic? You were talking about how excited you were to see him.
Dude, I've been hearing lots of stuff about Dominic all over about how much he's a total ripper. I've only seen him skate a few times personally. That's why I was excited today, because I just hear that he's been ripping out there on the street and just sending a lot of good vibes, and a lot of people are saying that he's just an absolute ripper. So I was excited to see him skate. And pretty excited to see him skate on this platform. That kick at 5.0 was edgy.
Wow, I can't believe he pulled that. 10 seconds left.
Putting together a great line so far, covering almost all the course.
I hope he can fire this one off. Wow. That was a great line right there. Yeah.
He looked pretty composed, too. He looked like the kind of guy who knows how to skate in a contest. There's that frontside big spin. Yeah, the homeboys are liking that one.
Oh, scores in 7.3, tied up there. Giancarlos Gonzalez. And then last line of heat number one, we've got Mickey Papa. What can we expect from Mickey?
Insane rail tricks, hover tricks. Mickey's the kind of guy, though, who's traditionally trained. You know, he knows how to put a lot of tricks together in a short space. He knows that time does count. The more tricks you get in, the more points you get. He's a veteran in that regard, you know. And Mickey can skate like this every single day. That's the thing. You know, the judges can get desensitized to a guy that can do gnarly tricks every single go, but...
Losing it right there at the end. But he put a lot of stuff in there. Pretty focused on that one side of the course.
Got a couple of quick combos in there, but, you know, I don't think he filled that line out like he could, really.
High score right now, 7.3, shared by Dominic Walker and Giancarlos Gonzalez. All right, 6.7 right there. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Monster Energy, proud sponsor of Street League Skateboarding since 2010. And Visible, official wireless partner. And Visible, official wireless partner of Street League Skateboarding. So what do you think about those first runs out, or first lines out there, Jeff?
60-40, a little bit of cobwebs on there. Same with the judges.
I think
skating.
That's an important thing to talk about too, we've had a couple unsanctioned events, but realistically, this is the first SLS in a very long time, since before the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, contests have not been happening in the traditional sense, right? So, you know, not a lot of these guys have been around each other in this kind of circuit and this kind of platform for a little while too. But having said that, you know, these are some of the best pros in the world looking to get into the street league, you know, circuit. If I was those guys, I'd have my head down, going full speed at everything. So let's hope they're doing that. Oh, let's hope they're going to bring that.
There's our judges right there. We've got a very well-versed group of skaters. All of them very talented.
Absolutely.
They know what they're talking about.
Absolutely. Well, let's hope they do, man. Right?
It's a tough cut. We're talking top 8 trying to get into the finals, and then we've got top 3 to join the 2021 SLS Championship Tour. That's big right there. And they're going to be joining Nyjah Huston, Luan Oliveira, all the best skateboarders in the world. So it's a tough cut to get in here, and then just wait until you're actually on the tour.
Calm before the storm.
So now it's time for single tricks. They're going to have 4 chances, all about those top 3 scores.
Didn't quite land in the grind. I think he was going for board slide, backside 50-50 right there. Chris is playing it easy.
So we're going to see a lot of shifting around the leaderboard as we make our way through these single trick attempts. Here's another look.
Nope, gets him in there, but a little late on the grind.
Score comes in 1.7. Next in, Alec Majerus.
Looks like Alex gearing up to hit one of the rails up. Nice, nollie frontside crooked grind. Keeping it straight right now, keeping it just, you know, in the bag of tricks they know they can get.
And that is such good strategy right there. It's going to be interesting to watch how all the skaters do it, because this format is different than it used to be. We've got less opportunities to get tricks in. So are they going to go all out, or is it going to be, hey, let me do nollie front crook, super difficult trick, but more of that
Well,
we'll call them basics.
There's the tactic of get 1 point on the, get 1 point going, take off the cobwebs, and then you feel a lot stronger.
And it worked. Alec Majerus now up in the top spot, getting a 6.0 on that nollie front crook. Sean Hale coming in next. I'm really excited to see what he does. Oh! Can we just note for a second that he dropped in from rock and then switch grinded for no reason at all?
Yeah.
that was wild. So that's not going to count for Sean. He's going to get a 0. But he's going to have 3 more attempts to make it up. Next in, Giancarlos Gonzalez.
Nice. Cab, backside lip slide fakie. Looks like he's got the cabs down pretty good. He had a nice cab front board in his line. There's the cab back lip. That's 1 step up. That'll get a good score.
So Giancarlos right now in 3rd place with a 7.3, needs a 5.5 to get himself up into that top spot. He does 6.8. So right now the top score is a 14.1. Next skater in, Dominic Walker. He had a solid run score with that 7.3. He needs a 6.9 to get up into 1st.
Be interested to see how safe he plays his first go. Nice kick.
Not safe at all.
No. I love it.
That's got to feel so good.
Dude, he's a fun kid. Such a positive dude. He really is.
Getting that kickflip nose grind is going to be important. There's a replay right here by Visible. Another look at that kickflip frontside nose grind down the hubba. Going all out on that first attempt.
Yeah, that was gnarly, man. That's what you got to do, though. You want to make it.
7.5 is what he gets, moving him up into 1st place. Really well done for Dominic Walker. Now, Mickey Papa, last skater in the heat for attempt number 1 on single tricks.
Oh, I think he was trying to get the truck in. I'm not sure if he did. Is that truck locked in?
I thought he did. I'm hoping we will see a replay on that one.
Yep, just locks the truck in. Perfect.
Super well done for Mickey Papa. How's that stack up in comparison to what we've seen?
That's going to be pretty high. That's a difficult trick to kind of get the board to go round and lock in like that and then come back the opposite way. That's, if the judges recognize that, they'll judge it, hopefully judge it accordingly. .8.
Yes, solid score right there for Mickey Papa. Mickey now in 2nd place, just 0.1 behind Dominic Walker as we make our way into our 2nd single trick attempt. Chris Cookie Colburn. Oh! Going at that flat bar.
Yeah, trying to rip that 360 out the end.
I love that he brings a really, really interesting bag of tricks to the contest. Alec Majerus on course.
Nice kickflip nose grind on the round bar.
Ooh.
That's heavy.
That was great. So Alec right now, he needs a 2.2 to get up into first. He's definitely got that with the kickflip frontside nose grind.
Yeah, that's the trick that you see on hubbers, but you do not see it on rails anywhere near as much. And Alec has got one great kickflip frontside nose grind.
So comfortable looking. All right, 8.2 right there. That's the highest scored trick we've seen so far. Alec now in the top spot, scored a 20.9. Next in, Sean Hale.
Very untraditional way of entering into your best trick. Here it goes. Boom!
That was incredible.
That was a blind slide, fakie 360 kickflip from the lower quarter pipe to the vert wall.
That was so hard.
That was epic.
Wow. I'm excited to see where the judges go on that, because, you know, when we start talking about those higher scores, one of the things is, could anyone else really do it? And I don't know.
Yeah, or does anyone skate like that regularly enough to be able to do it consistently enough to get there?
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. There's another look at it.
Hangs in there, does it clean.
Caught it with the front foot. He needs a 4.6 to get into fifth. Yes, 9.1, our first 9 club of the day. That was awesome.
That was well deserved. That was gnarly. That was epic.
That was impressive. Sean Hale in 5th place, but that brings him to a position where he only needs those top 3 scores. And to have a 9.1, he's not out of the race.
Yeah, he needs to get in his own head right now and figure it out. He could probably make it.
John Carlos Gonzalez.
Ooh, going for the switch heel front board. You could tell his setup wasn't quite right going up into that. His foot placement was struggling to get the right foot placement once he dropped in. It happens. Sure, he'll be up next go to knock that one down.
Next in, Dominic Walker.
Oh, going for the kicks for 50-50. Do you think that he wanted to do a different trick and then changed his mind?
It looked like he was pretty kickflip 50-50. Maybe that's more of like a medium trick for him trying to get, I don't know. Mickey Papa in for his second attempt. Whoa.
Nollie heel flip frontside board slide, not one that you see every single day. First guy to ever do that on a handrail, Bastian Salabanzi.
That was really well done. So Mickey right now needs a 6.3 to move up into the top spot. Score to beat is a 20.9.
Judges are going to score that high. That's a hard trick. Mickey's got to be pretty hyped on that. 2 bangers back to back.
Yeah, Mickey's looking good right now. 8.3 moves him up into the top spot with a 23 even. Mickey's got some good scores on the board right now.
Showing his experience there, a little bit of the contest experience.
Now, attempt number 3 in single trick, Chris Cookie Colburn. All right, 50-50 to 50-50. There's a weird gap in between those, and it goes from round rail on the top to square on the down.
Yep. Lot sketchier than it looks. Lot sketchier than it looks, and quick. And those flat bars are really high too, right off the ground. Some tricks just don't translate. That was kind of one of them. That's a high flat ground 50-50 with gap to another 50-50 higher than it looks in the video. Does it like nothing.
Yeah, he did that really easily. He needs a 6.7 to get up into third. Score comes in 4.4. Judges not really giving him a whole lot right there.
No, not much for creativity, but it's
50-50 to 50-50. Maybe if he would have gone to nose grind or 5-0 or something like that. We'll see what he does on the next one. Next skater in, Alec Majerus, currently in second place. He's got a 20.9. This is where we really see the scores coming in. He right now needs an 8.2 to get up into first place.
Oh, wow. He did that so well. Not much no toe drag, you know. Board wasn't down, balanced. That's a hard trick to go right over the top right now and then maintain the balance to not really pinch it.
Yeah, no touching the nose.
Some call it proper.
Score is in 7.3, going to stay in second place. Chris, how are you feeling about everything so far?
Hey, we're doing good, man. I feel good. I love this course. I'm here with Chris Colburn. How do you like this course? It looks like it flows.
I really like it. Yeah, it's almost too fast.
Too fast?
I don't even have to push. Half the stuff I want to do, I'm like going too fast for.
Ain't nothing wrong with the little toe drag, you know? Slow down a little bit. Don't worry about it, okay? This is only live, national, around the world, televised broadcast, okay?
I feel you. I mean, pedal to the metal, but at the same time, we're trying to land tricks out here.
Hey, I want to see the board slide up 50-50 and then whatever out.
Me too, me too.
You got it.
Thank you. Thank you. How many more tries do I have?
2.
2. That's good.
You're going to get it. You're going to nail it. Oh, you're going to nail it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you more.
Thank you again. Chris Colburn, everybody. Loving the course.
Thanks for that, guys. You would love it then. This course is super fast. You'd love going fast, Jeff. All right, Sean Hale in for attempt number 3. Oh. I'm curious to see how the judges would score that, because they were saying before that repeater tricks are going to get penalized.
Yep, and he did it at the start of his line.
Yep.
Didn't get a great score, and he maybe didn't pay attention to that. Gnarly trick, though.
That just comes into play that if he does land it on that next one, it's going to have a negative effect. Giancarlos Gonzalez back in.
Nice frontside 270 to lip, coming in fakey. Very good control in the way he did that too. Most guys, when they do that trick, when they land and they're coming out, you see their body all twisted up and they're trying to stay on their board to stay fakey. Showed good control in the way he did that.
He needs a 9 even to get up into first place.
And the judges see stuff like that. Like, watch the control and the way he comes out. Very well balanced. Head placement's good.
6.5 moves him up into third place overall with a 20.6. Next skater in, Dominic Walker. Saw Dominic try that kickflip front 50 on the last one. Needs an 8.3 to outdo Mickey Papa. And it's not just about getting to the top of your heat. It's got to get the top 8 to get into the finals, and then it's all about the top 3.
Yeah, these guys are setting the standard right now.
This is a tough cut.
Oh!
That was awesome.
360 kickflip nose slide, man. Ripped that one out too.
Landed it so calm. That was crazy.
There's that slow-mo. Clean tray. Yeah. Very well executed.
8.4, he does it, moving him up into the top spot. Dominic Walker now in the lead with a 23.2. Mickey Papa in for attempt number 3. Whoa!
Gnarly kickflip backside 50-50. Now, what are the judges going to say if a guy chooses the same obstacle for all of his tricks? Do they mark him down on that?
I think it probably depends on what it is, you know? I mean, that was... So what we've seen from Mickey, the nollie back 180 nose grind, we've seen the nollie heel front board, and then nollie flip back 50.
All in the same kind of obstacle, which is gnarly, but it would be nice to see a switch up, right?
Scores in 8.4, moving Mickey Papa back to the top with a 24.7. And now we've got our last attempts for heat number 1 in the single trick.
Whoa! That was cool. It's one of them tricks, a lot harder to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, how will the judges score that? Technical lip trick? Nollie flipping out of a, you know, balanced nose pick, or what do you call that, a new deal?
I mean, I would call it a nose pick, but yeah, backside nose pick nollie flip. Look at that, 7.7. Chris Colburn in 5th place. And that is going to be his score, 18.6. Back to Alec Majerus. Alec right now needs a 9.3 to get up into 1st place. You've talked about it. Alec has a really interesting deep bag of difficult tricks. He's going to need to bring the hardest thing he's got right now.
Well, there you
go. Okay.
He got it, that's for sure. He got those tricks to get those scores.
Everything about that trick is super difficult, so I'm excited to see where this score comes in. This is the visible replay. That 360 flip 50-50. Perfect lock-in. Is it going to be enough? It is not. 8.5. Alec Majerus going to be in 2nd place with a 24 even. Next in, Sean Hale on his last attempt. Curious to see if he goes for it again. Oof. He doesn't, and that is going to do it for Sean Hale. So stoked, though, he was able to do that fakey 360 flip.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Would have been nice to see him, you know, rip a few more things out there.
Giancarlos Gonzalez, he needs a huge score to make his way up. Right now, 20.6 overall. Oh! I cannot believe he rode away from that.
That was cool. I'm not sure if he landed in
like Willie grind, right?
Like switch Willie grind, maybe.
It did not look on purpose, but the fact that there was so much control he was able to roll away is unreal.
There's that slow-mo. He actually did hit his front truck and then go into board slide. That's why his mouth's open. He's like, what just happened?
Look at surprise.
Thank goodness that went the right way for me, is what he's thinking.
Scores in 6.6, so the judges scored him low on that one because he got that front truck on. We have 2 skaters left for their single trick attempts. Dominic Walker needs an 8.9 to get up into 1st. That is not going to do it, so Dominic Walker's going to stay at that 23.2. So now, for Mickey right now, he needs to drop. His lowest score is an 8 even, because we're taking the top 3, so he needs to improve upon that. Oh, man.
Big spin heel flip board slide. Mickey Papa classic right there.
You think that's going to outdo the 8 that he's got?
I think it's going to be right on the money.
The 8 was the nollie back 180 nose grind.
There's that varial heel to board slide. Very cleanly done. Good control.
He is your current leader right now, so he is setting the standard of what you need to get if you want to get into those top spots. Man, Mickey, great showing out here so far in the prelims.
Yeah, way to start the game.
7.9, you were right, it doesn't do it, so he's gonna keep that 8 from the nollie back 180 nose grind.
So was that because he chose the same obstacles?
It's possible.
4 times?
It's definitely possible. So, current standings after heat number 1, we've got our top 3, Dominic Walker, Alec Majerus, and Mickey Papa. Score to get into the top 3, 23.2 and a 24.7 if you want to be in the lead. Since I know you've all got your phones on you, pull that thing out, pull up Instagram, follow us on Instagram at SLS. Always great skateboarding. You can't go wrong. We've got a really cool video to check out. We've got Nyjah Huston, the most winning SLS Pro of all time, and then Dominic Walker, who we just saw rip out there. Let's check that out.
Skating street leagues, man, it's the best. It's the best. It's good vibes, amazing competition, and I haven't skated one for a couple years now, so I miss it. And I'm stoked for bringing it back. It's time. It's time. I feel like me and all the guys have always missed the OG street league style, and I'm stoked they're bringing that back with like the set dudes that are in there from the beginning, and then a few extra guys that can get in from this contest. But yeah, I'm stoked to bring it back, and stoked there's one in Miami. That one's gonna go off. If I was putting my money on it, I would bet on. I think I would bet on Lucas Rebelo making it in, because I'm surprised that he hasn't made the finals in a lot of other contests before. He's so consistent, has crazy tricks. But Dom, that's the boy. Hopefully he makes it in there. To be picked for SLS is crazy. Like, I had no idea I was gonna get picked, and you know, just to get picked is like a huge deal for me. I've been like practicing for this opportunity, you know, skateboarding a bunch, so to actually finally get a chance to do it is like huge. My motivation to get in the street league is my own progression. The tricks that I would like to land in the contest that I've been working on. So now I finally get a chance to do that, and you know, it's a beautiful thing. Making it into top 3 would be like amazing, you know what I mean? Top 3 is really like that weight off your shoulders. It finally league. Let's go. I'm gonna land some tricks, bro. I'm gonna land some tricks. I know, this is my time. Any chance to get in the street league? I know. Exactly. So, just like he just said, this is my opportunity to finally get into the real street league. So that's huge, you know? To be like on that tour is like a big deal.
All right, we are at the Primitive Skate Park in Los Angeles, California. We're excited to be here. We're excited to be back. This is the 2021 SLS Qualifier. Why don't we take it down to the 3rd member of our team? We got Chris Roberts down there. Chris, what are you cooking up right now?
Thank you very much, Andrew Cannon and Jeff Rowley. Legends up there, I need not tell you. I'm glad I could give you guys a bird's eye view of what's happening up here, because it's the energy is like no other. They pull these insane tricks. It's like they have their own crowd here. It's like they have their own crowd up here. We have Felipe Gustavo. Felipe, listen, you've been in SLS before. What's the vibe like? I was just telling the guys at home, the energy here is insane.
So mellow, it's nice, you know? Everybody's homies. People out up in the park for us. This is amazing. Yeah. Cool.
And you've skated here before?
I skated here twice, yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna enter?
So fun.
You're gonna enter? Show everybody what's up?
I heard there's a best trick, maybe.
Oh, best trick. I want to see you on the best trick.
Wait, have you had the acai yet?
Is that you up there? I had one. You know what? They bumped me in the front of the line.
See, I told him, like, yo, Chris is out there, put him in front, make sure he's all right.
You know how to take care of your people. You know how to take care of your people.
Oh, do you like it, though?
I love it, bro. Hey, good to see you. Hey, go check out Felipe, Acai Republic. We're throwing it back up to you guys. We're just having fun down here. We're just having fun.
It sounds like you're having fun, and I gotta say I had that acai. It was really good. It was delicious. Now, enough about food. Let's talk about more skateboarding. We got heat number 2 coming up next. Stoked to see where things end up. Score to beat right now, 24.7 from Mickey Papa. We've got Trevor Mcclung, who's going to be dropping in first. We've got Kiyonosuke Yamashita. I'm stoked to see him skate. I've never seen him until practice.
Yeah, he was ripping in practice.
Tyson Peterson.
Always fun to see Tyson. Same with this guy, Axel Kreisbergs. Absolute annihilator. What a heat we have here. And then John Deelo.
Super unique. I'm excited to see how he skates the course as well. We've got a really good mix here in heat number 2. I'm stoked to see how this all goes.
Well, we'll see it all in the lines right here, right? You have such different styles of skating. We'll see it right out of the gate in this heat.
That's one of the things I love so much about SLS, is that it truly is. Look at that group of skaters right there. It's going to be so awesome.
Some of the best skateboarders in the world are here today, shooting to get on the circuit.
So first skater in, we've got Trevor Mcclung. He's going to have a 45-second line.
That's it up with a nice nollie 360. Looks like he knows exactly where he's going. He's got his line kind of planned out. Covering the course nicely so far. Fakey lip, line slide, missed that frontside half cab flip.
15 seconds left.
Enough time for one last thing in there if he's real quick.
Gap up to 50.
Oh, nice, heading for it. That was it. He covered the course well.
He covered the course well. We saw him miss that hurricane that he was trying on the bump to bar. A couple other bobbles out there. Now, just so we're all taking a look at the screen, the average for first place is an 8.3 score. I'm excited to see Kiyonosuke out there. Look at that kickflip in to start.
Yeah. You know you're a young ripper when you start your run with a kickflip into the bank. He's already got 3 or 4 tricks in there. Yes, this is good. I spoke with this kid right before the contest started. He's super excited. You know, just appreciative to be here. Probably starstruck with all these rippers all around him. Great skater, though.
Jeez. 10 seconds left. He's doing everything.
Excellent line.
Okay. That was incredible.
That was excellent. Lots of tricks. Covered the course. Good variety. Did a lot of combinations, too. A lot of quick 1-2 tricks, which that makes for the best lines, right? Or at least judges like it when you get more tricks in there, I suppose.
That hard flip up the Euro and then the quick nollie shove was so impressive. There's that kickflip back lip mid-run. And an 8 even. Whew. Kiyonosuke.
That's going to be a hard line to beat. That was a great line.
Next in, Tyson Peterson. Very unique skater.
Oh, nice backside noseblunt slide. Pure street right there.
That's a risky way to start your runoff, your line.
Clean tray flip. Tyson's got a bigger bag of tricks than you think as well, too. Backside 180 nose grind. Yes, smashing it.
Hanging on, yes!
Nice frontside 360, aka 540 slider. Oh,
so close on the switch feeble.
And that would have been right on the buzzer, right at the end of it. What a good line he put together.
Yeah, that was really, really rad. I'm super impressed by that back nose blunt, just out of the gate.
Tyson showing those mad street skills right there. Nice pace to the way that he skated around the course though too.
Agreed.
You know, you do get judged with your form and the way that you skate and the way that you choose to use the course too.
Check it out.
Hopefully they saw that in Tyson.
Scores in 7 even, so a good score. We saw Kinosuke's at an 8, and then Tyson had that switch feeble fall. So definitely giving him a good score. Axel Kreisberg on course.
A little shaky start though. But Axel, who usually excels in the lines, right? Like he's a very consistent skateboarder. Likes to put his feet down, push, and go fast and cover ground.
Yeah, he'll always use the whole course.
Not quite got the right rhythm that he's looking for in this line so far. And that we're used to seeing from Axel too. You usually see him, he drops in and he just smashes it straight away. Nice backside 180 nose grind.
That's going to do it for Axel on run number 1, or line.
A little shaky on that. Hopefully he can knock off some good singles in there.
Scores in, yeah, 2.9. I'm excited to see our next skater in, John Deelo.
Oh, nice nollie heel flip. Oof, that was a big switch heel flip.
The way he caught that was amazing.
He went up before he went down on that one. Usually people go down the stairs. He went up then down. Inside kick flip. And doesn't quite get that nose grind to stay.
That's time right there for John Deelo.
The last bail probably won't count. Great line.
Curious, how do you think that stacks up to what we've seen so far? We saw that 7 from Tyson, that 8 from Kinosuke.
There's that nollie nose grind that he put down. I think he did a lot of tricks and did a lot of, kind of covered the course really well, but there wasn't any kind of extra speed, any highlighted tricks the same way, I think, as some of the other.
7.6.
Judges like the fact that he covered the whole course and got a lot of tricks in though.
And that switch heel was pretty unreal. All right, now it is time for our single tricks. Trevor Mcclung, very excited to get dropping in and get to it. It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's terrifying out there.
First contest for a lot of them in, a year and a half.
Yeah, and it's different skating in front of people with people watching you.
All right, first single trick. Trevor Mcclung.
Wow, switch backside 360 ollie.
That was perfect.
Yeah, he did that very well. That will get a really good score. That's a hard trick. The judges know that that's an awkward trick to do.
And just the way he did it as well, getting it fully around. Look at this.
Yeah, good head dip as he went into it.
Yeah, there was no sliding on those wheels.
No, the head comes last with the 360s. It never hits first.
That's got to feel good, especially after a 3.2 on that first run. 8.8 score is in. Like we said, the average score right now to get up in that top spot is an 8.3. All right, Kinosuke. Oh, unfortunately going down.
Big spin. Flip, frontside board slide attempt. Maybe he'll try something in the next run.
Tyson looking calm.
Looked like a kickflip nose grind attempt, perhaps. Couldn't get the board off his foot. Too much grip. Tyson's a guy, though, who does have those single tricks if he really wants to lock them down there. He does have those single tricks to get high scores.
Axel. Having a little bit of trouble out here on the singles. I can't even imagine seeing a perfect switch backside 360 and then being like, oh, I gotta go now?
Yeah, the level's extremely high.
John Deelo in.
That's an unconventional single trick to pick.
Definitely in his wheelhouse, though.
You think he was trying to firecrack at the stairs?
I think he was going to try to clear him. He's got the nollie out in a crazy way. Back to the top. Trevor Mcclung, attempt number 2 in the single trick.
Nice nollie 360. Trevor keeping it clean. Another guy seems to be pretty confident, comfortable, knows the game. Nice clean nollie 360, trick we know he has on lockdown, just getting the scores down there, playing the game.
Really well done. Score currently at a 12. That 3.2 that he got on the first one, he's going to be dropping for sure. 6.8 brings that score up, but he's still got some work to do. Kinosuke.
There it is. Big spin flip, frontside board slide. He's having the time of his life. Very good flick and catch on that. I gotta say, he looks very confident. He does. It's comfortable. Getting some love from the primitive homies. Silvas.
Scores in 7.8. Next in, Tyson Peterson.
Trying to do the backside 360 lip and then rip it back forward. Fakie.
Axel is going to need every single one of these 3 attempts right here.
Oof. Yeah, not quite just on point today. It looks like Axel is missing the aim. He's going for a switch frontside feeble attempt. John Deelo going for that nollie. There we go.
Oh, he pulls it.
That was cool. Very unconventional choice. Nose wheelie nollie down the double set. the judges score that? How do you score that? Well, there's originality.
Yeah, there's originality.
Creativity. It's not unique. It's a trick that people do, but it's just in a very difficult circumstance. Tight, you know, tight to get that in there. 6.7.
Wow, 6.7. All right. That's a pretty, I mean, it's a decent sized double set as well. Back to the top. Trevor. Oh, man. It is like just manufacturing these tricks out right now. That is 3 in a row. He needs a 9.2 right now to get up into first place. I don't know if a switch backside flip's going to get him there. An 8 though. Gets an 8, moves him up into third place, 23.6. Take a look at that.
That was textbook. Bolts, as they say. Landed right on the bolts.
All right, Kionosuke. Oh, unable to put it down. But he's going to have one more attempt after this. And he's got 2 pretty decent scores on the board. Tyson Peterson in.
There it is. Backside 270 lip. Fakie.
I love that he took it to fakie.
Not many people do that one. There's the slow-mo, so you can see how awkward it is to rip your body back like that, constantly fighting against the grain.
So a 7 on the line and a 7.8 right there. There is potential if he can put down something super good on the last one.
That's a very hard trick.
Yeah, that's a very hard trick. All right, Axel. Unable to put that one down.
So just having a hard time waking her up today. Not quite on point, usually so fired and charged.
He just got back from being at the Olympics in Japan, and he was saying he was like, I'm tired.
Yeah, he probably just flew right in.
All right, John Deelo. Seems like he's wanting a little bit of wax right now.
Brian Nolly kickflip out. Is he complaining that it wasn't waxed or something? Or he needed wax? Or
I'm not totally sure.
Complaining, looking for wax, I should say.
But Trevor in for his last attempt. Needs an 8-0 for first. Oh! Unable to put that down on the switch flip front board. It's going to put Trevor in a tough spot. Kionosuke. Right now in 7th, needs a 9 even for first.
Oh! Was he trying to do that to tail?
It looked like he was trying to do that to back tail.
Off the back tail?
That would be wild on a round row. Next skater in, Tyson Peterson. Gonna need a super high score.
Good nose grind. I'll get a good score. I don't know about a super high score, but I'll definitely get a good score.
There's definitely potential to move up the leaderboard and end up in our top 8. Just waiting on that score right now from the judges. All right, we get a 7.5, so Tyson now in 5th place. We are taking our top 8 to the finals. And then from there, the top 3 will make it onto the tour. Axel, this one's for the fans.
Oh, nice. Backside 360 to flat. Just getting that aggression out right at the end. I'm just going to go fast and just rip one out. Clean backside 360 over the fun box to flat.
What I am excited to see is where the judges score that, because that has the potential to dictate what other skaters do moving forward. And look at that, a 7.6 right there for going all the way to flat.
Yeah, and the obstacle he chose too for his best trick. You know, most guys are hitting the rails and studs. When somebody does a trick on par, it's going to get judged high.
Next skater in and last skater in heat number 2, John Deelo. There we go.
Just holding on to that frontside half cap flip, almost caught onto his foot.
He needs a 1.6 to get up into 8th place. He's going to get that. We'll see how high it moves him up the leaderboard.
As you can see, cleanly caught and just about gets up. See that? He just about got his foot over the top of the board. That must have felt pretty cool.
Scores in 7.4, moving John Deelo up into 6th place. But we've still got more heats coming up after this. Chris, you want to give us your take on what we just saw?
Yeah, I do. We just saw, I don't know if I could swear on here, but I want to. I mean, the skating's incredible. I love this guy in the orange who tells people when and when not to go. TJ Rogers, can't wait to see him. Brandon Turner, oh my God, legend. I cannot wait to see him up in here. I mean, like I said before, the energy is insane. Every time somebody lands a trick, all the skaters are just cheering and just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Right, Miles? Miles, right? He's busy doing other things. But listen, the course is looking great. P-Rod did a fantastic job, primitive. The neon lights must have cost a fortune, but it's all worth it. It's amazing. Is there anybody you want to talk to? I can talk to anybody. I have access to everybody up here.
Talk to Miles.
Miles?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if I could creep in on him. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Chilling, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I called you out over there, but you didn't hear me, I guess.
A ton of vision.
Okay. Hey, I was just telling everybody, like, the energy up here for the skaters, for all of the crew. It's amazing, right?
Yeah, everybody's having a good time. It's like not. I mean, there's a little bit of pressure with a contest, but because it's at like skate park like this, and it's a bunch of homies that don't normally really skate contests, everyone's having a good time.
Exactly. And do you have anything planned? Can you give us a little?
I got a little game plan for sure.
You want
on with something, not just wing it too much.
You don't want to let me know?
What's up?
You don't want to let me know?
I gotta keep it under wraps.
Okay. Miles is gonna keep it under wraps. Guys, we'll send it back up to you guys. We're just having fun up here. This is a great time.
Thanks for that, Chris. Of course he's got to keep it under wraps. So we'll see where we're looking right now. Again, we're taking the top 8, moving them onto the final. So Chris Colburn right now down in 8th place with an 18.6. That is not going to hold. Top 3 right now, Trevor, Alec, and Mickey Papa. Scores 24.7 is where you need to go to get up into that top spot. We're here at the Primitive Skate Park, which is absolutely amazing. We're going to take a look at how Primitive came about and get a little backstory on the amazing skateboard company.
The whole goal of building this place was to not have it be your average TF. Yes, it's a good skate park, it's a TF, but like we want to add all the bells and whistles and cool things that still aren't even put in yet. It's done enough to kind of show it and people can have the understanding what the vision of this place is, but just know it's not done and it's still got a bunch more cool shit coming. I've gone so far in life and gone nowhere at all at the same time. Like, I haven't gone anywhere, I'm still here. My founding partners, we started this brand, we were all kids here in the Valley. We kept it in the Valley. I mean, we just happened to be blessed enough to be born right in the epicenter of skateboarding, you know, like, there's nowhere else we need to take it. I mean, we want to take it worldwide, but we're not going nowhere, you know what I mean? to be at this point in my life, in my career, and to see where Primitive's come and the team that we've got is, like, sometimes I literally can't even, my brain can't even accept or understand that this is real, like this is real life. I always told myself, when I feel like I cannot keep up with the pack, then I'm gone. I'm not gonna be some straggler just hanging on to like the old times and hanging on to my name, just like trying to live off that. Like, I'm out. When I can't do it, I'm out. And you know, I feel rejuvenated. I feel inspired and like excited, especially after the injury. Like, I got a whole different mindset, and that's why this place came to be. This skate park is actually ridiculous and it's actually unnecessary, but it's so necessary at the same time. This is my version of the fantasy factory, you know. This is what I wanted. I just want to have a place I can come to, I can skate, I can try out new tricks, I can learn. I want to have a place I can do that and have my whole team, Primitive team. Everyone comes here, we're together, we bond, we skate, we feed off each other. Don't get it twisted, like, just because we got the skate park doesn't mean I'm not going to the streets. Like, that's what this is for.
That was so rad. I love seeing P-Rod skate. To this day, he is one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, he's
super
an
amazing.
Absolute legend. Absolute legend.
And we're stoked to be here at the Primitive Park. We've got the basics presented by Tech Deck. So this is how it breaks down. We've got the line section. It's one 45-second line attempt. Then we're moving into 4 single trick attempts. We're taking our top 3 scores overall, and then our top 8 are going to advance to the final. That's what we've got going right now in the prelims. And we are about to get underway with heat number 3. All right, Dave Backinsky coming out of Massachusetts. We've got Cody Mcintyre living out there in Texas. Zac Saracino from California. Lucas Rebello all the way from Brazil. And then Kevin Braun from Naperville, Illinois. This is going to be a good one right here.
We have couple of guys here that you've seen on Street League before, though, right? Cody and Dave, you've seen those guys in the past. Those guys know the format.
Well, and it is a little interesting, though, the way that the format has changed, with it only being one line now, and then we've got the 4 single tricks instead of 5. But, again, like you said, they know it. They know how important each one is. Look at that, starting it off.
Wow.
Whoa, hanging on.
How did he hang on to that?
Dave rides the wildest setup. It is like, the board is basically a toothpick. And it's like a piece of plywood. It's so flat.
Well, aside from that one fall, a lot of gnarly tricks in there. Covered most of the course. Just kind of fell halfway in the middle. That's never good.
Yeah, that's a tough one, that middle fall.
Especially with such a good start, and then to still get a lot of tricks in there. It's hard when you know, in the middle of your part, you get all sloppy like here, loses his speed. Look, not quite the right angle where he's going at. Dave knows the game, though.
All right, score is in 6.6 on that line. We got Cody Mcintyre coming in. It's been quite a while since I've seen Cody. He's been plagued by some injuries, so it's nice to see him out here.
And he said he's feeling good, though. He just said he was not in pain, he's not recovering, he's skating a lot and just thankful.
I love that he gave the people exactly what they wanted out of the gate. The nollie big spin, that is the Cody Mack special right there. We love it.
Not quite getting on the flow. Doesn't look like he's in any rush neither.
Oh, hanging on to that backside flip. 5 seconds. That's going to do it. So that switchback lip is after time.
There's that backside flip right at the end of the line, just hanging in there. Well, a slower start for Cody than we're used to.
But it's going to have those single trick attempts, and you can get in there on single tricks alone. Next skater in, Zac Saracino. That was beautiful.
Yeah, great start, good flow, good speed too. Catching the tricks properly and keeping good rhythm. Coming in switch.
Oh, the flick on that was amazing.
Didn't quite get that switch flip. Might be going up for another attempt. Oh, doesn't quite get it.
Calling it right there.
Yeah.
On the line.
Such a great start to the line too.
The back-to-back nollie flip and then nollie heel over the pyramid. I also love that they've got a traditional pyramid in the park.
Traditional pyramids are good to keep speed, like to have a hip that you can always roll over low down or high up. It's a good obstacle. Helps you kind of get around the rest of the course too.
Next skater in, Lucas Rebello.
Very technical skateboarder.
Unique bag of tricks.
One of those guys, I watch him skate and this board control. Incredible board control.
Oh, look at that hustle though. It's nice to see that hustle. I mean, it is going to be a tough cut. You got to get in that top 8, get into finals, and then be one of the top 3.
Nice back 780 nose grind. Backside lip slide. He's going to he's struggling to recover from the start of his run where he's a little looser. This is going to be right on the money. Nice big. Oh. Doesn't quite get that one to fakie.
So Lucas is going to have to look to those single tricks. But like you said, super technical, has a deep bag, and he could do it. I do love that about this format, because I still love traditional, you know, lines and runs in contests. I think it's awesome, but it's nice that it's not solely focused on that. Next in, Kevin Braun. He's our last skater in heat number 3.
Wow.
Oh, hanging on.
Almost cleared the pyramid. Nice kick flip, nice combination. Switch flip board slide. Putting a great line together so far. Not necessarily covering a lot of the course quick enough. But
sort of taking his time.
We've got some great combinations there.
And that is time right there. Nollie crook. That one's for the crowd.
Good line though. Solid all the way.
That nollie backside flip over the pyramid was so lofty.
That must be a hairy way to start your run. Barely hanging in the first trick. There's that switch flip board slide. Pulls it forward. I think he's pretty hyped. He ran away from that one.
Now we're going to take a look at the monster on the spot at the Primitive Skate Park.
What's up, this is Gabriel Fortunato, and this is the monster on the spot. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite spot. It's the pyramid. I like the pyramid because it's fun. I think it's fun because it's not steep, it's kind of mellow. It's pretty fun, big. You can skate on the long way, you can skate on the bank to bank. You can skate on the wall, like Alex. So yeah, it's up to you. This week's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be in practice, so see you later. Peace.
Nice to see Gabriel Fortunato out there talking about what they're liking about the course. We are about to get underway with our single tricks. Right now, Mickey Papa in the lead with that 24.7. Score to beat to get into the top 8 is an 18.6 from Chris Colburn. But I think we're going to see people shaking that up right now, starting with Dave Backinsky on single trick number 1.
Looks like Dave might have been trying to bash off the ball and then bash back into the coping right there to some degree. Maybe go all the way around.
He was definitely ready for it, though. All right, Cody Mcintyre. Oh. Switch kickflip attempt over the rail. Cody's such an interesting skater because he can do all these wild transition tricks. Then he can jump down stuff, too. So always curious to see where he takes it. Zac Saracino. Oh, there we go. Nice back 3 to flat. Probably saw Axel got a good score. He got that 7.6.
Could have been a case if he was already planning on doing that and it happened before, and what are you going to do? He did it great, though. Both of them unique styles. That head dip, good head dip, controls his placement. That's why he landed so straight right there.
Yeah, that was perfect. All right, 7.4 right there on the backside, 360 all the way to flat. Next in, Lucas Rebello. He's going to need each one of these. He's going to have to get those good 3. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Talk us through that one.
I don't even know. Where do you want me to start? Frontside 270, switch backside lip slide. Getting over the rail and twisting like that to get control, to control that switchback lip is the #1 issue, right? How do you get the board to go over the top to control that switchback lip? A lot of room for error right there on that one.
That is so difficult. Look at that, score is already in. We got a 9.
Right.
Here's this visible replay.
Excellent form on that frontside 270 all the way around to switch backside lip slide. Well-deserved 9.
The judges wasted no time on that. Everyone was like, oh, that's a 9.
The judges are going to have a hard time seeing that one again anywhere. That was an incredible trick.
I'm gonna have to ask him about his chiropractor, because obviously he's doing pretty good on that end. It's a lot of twisting. All right, Kevin Braun in for attempt number 1. Oh, so close on that nollie flip board slide. Dave Backinsky, single trick number 2.
They've gone for the cab heel flip. Not getting the pop he was looking for there.
Dave is really going to need to turn it up on those next 2. Cody, every one of these next 3.
Bangers all the way. Full speed, double flips, switch.
We're talking 8s and above right now. Oh, he put the hands down. Kind of caught it a little primo right there.
Cody not quite flowing, I don't think, as much as he usually is.
Zac Saracino in next. Curious to see what kind of score he's going to get. We did see the switch flip from Cody. All right, 1.9. Oof, that's tough. All right, Zac Saracino dropping in next. Oh, man.
That was textbook right there. I don't think you could do that any better. I'm going to pull that one out there. He did that very well. Incredible form. Look at the catch and the bolt landing. Almost zero compression on the landing. Look, boom.
Yeah, that was perfect.
100% control of the situation right there.
I love watching him skate. Scores in 8.1. So he is moving up the leaderboard in 9th place right now. Next skater in, Lucas Rebello, who just cranked out a 9. So attempt number 2.
How does he follow up his own 9?
I know. All right. We saw that earlier from Mickey Papa. It got an 8 with Mickey.
Mickey came out forward though, right? That was
he did.
faking.
He did.
Was that nollie 180? Backside nose grind coming out fakey.
Jeez, you said it. Look at that board control. Just messing around afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, 8.2. Judges are feeling it.
Now you called it. That's about right.
So Lucas now up in the top 8 in 7th. Kevin Braun in for single trick number 2. Oh, the nollie flip board getting away.
Didn't quite get it over the rail enough. Popped just a hair early.
Back to the top of the order, Dave Backinsky. Attempt number 3 in the single tricks. Coming in quick. Oh.
Okay, now I seen what he was going. He was going to go disaster and backside revert, right?
Honestly, I don't know as far as the revert's concerned, but it almost looked like when he put his wheels on the wall, he sort of slid down the wall a bit and still pulled it in. Cody Mcintyre. Coming in switch.
Wow, switch kickflip, backside lip slide.
Wow.
So on one of the smaller rails, so I don't know if the judges will take that into account, but
they'll definitely take it into account. I mean, it wasn't on the big ones, but switch flip back lip is still a switch flip back lip.
There's that clean flick into the backside lip slide.
But it was, I hate to say this because it was so well done, but it was just, you know, a dinker.
Yeah.
All right, 6.6, you said it. If he would have done it on the bigger rail, I think we could have seen him up there probably closer to the 8s, mid 8s. All right, Zac Saracino in for attempt number 3. Oh!
Going for that nollie frontside big spin, lip slide.
Zac's got 2 decent scores on the board right now.
Zac's got some power.
Yeah.
That's what Zac's got in his skating. I'm seeing that.
I just hope he can put that next one down. I'd love to see him in our top 8. Lucas Rebelo right now, only skater in this heat in there.
Wow.
All right.
Throws out another one. Super awkward. Frontside 270 all the way around, a switch backside 5-0, or however you want to call the trick.
When you start getting into things like that, it gets a little interesting.
When there's as much spinning and flipping and grabbing it over the top to switch backside 5-0, very cleanly done. Judges will love that one, give him a high score.
We saw one of those earlier. It was scored well. 7.4. Look at that, though. Lucas Rebelo now in 2nd place overall. Kevin Braun. There we go. That's what we needed to see. Nollie flip backboard.
He landed on that. He's like, I'm making this one or my board's going to break. Whichever. Nice flick on that. So he just smashes it into the board slide. He's not going to let that first attempt, first bail get to him. Clean make.
All right, 7.8 right there. Braun now up in 12th place. All right, we've got one more attempt. We're back to the top of the order. Dave Backinsky wasting no time. Oh, yeah, you called it. That revert out.
That was where he's going.
That's a whole lot of stuff happening right there.
Yeah. Halfway up a wall, then you're smashing on the lip, and then you go in the opposite direction.
Wild. Great to see Dave out here, though, as always. Next in, Cody Mcintyre. Attempt number 4. Coming in switch. Whoa!
That was a cool one. Switch flip, frontside crooked grind.
I really wish he would have made that.
Now that's super hard on a short rail, right? Like tricks like that where you have to really pinch and lock in fast.
That trick is hard on anything. Switch flip front crook is such a wild trick. We'll never know, though. Zac Saracino. Yes, he puts it down. He needed that score. He's in 10th. He needs a 5.3 to get himself up into 8th place, but that is a sketchy spot. We got a lot of good skateboarding still to come.
He's looking great out there, though. You know, probably the first time he's been in a contest like this, right?
At least in a while.
Yeah.
We've seen him before, but all right, scores in 7.8. Zac Saracino now up in 5th place with a 23.3. Stoked he's in that 8. Next in, Lucas Rebelo. Whoa!
Are we in the finals right now?
I know, right? Well, no. It's even gnarlier because you have to get in there right now. Kevin Braun, last attempt out here. Oh, looked like he was going to go nollie flip backside 5-0 down the hubba. That's going to do it. Stoked to see Kevin Braun out here, though. First time ever skating at any SLS event. That is going to do it for heat number 3. Whew. Starting to heat up out there, and I like it.
Yeah, that was rad. That was rad, man.
So let's see where we're stacked up. Right now, Mickey Papa still holding that lead with a 24.7. John Deelo in there in 8th with a 21.7. Not a whole lot of room in between there. Super interesting. I'm excited to see what happens. We've still got 2 amazing heats of skateboarding yet to come. Make sure you're following us on TikTok at Street League Skate. We know you got your phone. It's in your pocket. It's probably in your hand. Just hit us up on TikTok, Street League Skate. This has been great. This has been
what a great
super good.
spot.
Chris, how are you feeling about the skating that's going down thus far? Anything special you liked in that last one?
I liked everything. I liked everything.
No.
Everything.
We don't want the political answer. You gotta
like
give
the
us
falls.
I want facts.
I like the makes. I mean, listen, I like.
How about this? Tell me what you thought about Zac Saracino.
Listen, first of all, that last heat was insane. I want to go back to Dominic Walker's dance after he landed the trick. I need to have him teach me that after the contest. Zac Saracino is amazing. He's flying all over this place, switch backside flips down the thing, no problem. I mean, I love to watch these guys' skill level is like no other, you know. I mean, you got Nakel out there, nollie crooking the thing. I'm in heaven over here, guys. I'm in heaven.
Do you have anyone that you really want to see in there that hasn't skated yet?
Brandon Turner.
You want to see Brandon Turner?
I want to see Brandon Turner.
Why do you want to see Brandon Turner?
Course out, trick of the year, switch hard flip down Wallenberg. Come on, man. You telling me you don't want to see Brandon Turner?
I love Brandon Turner. He's in our next heat.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited. I'm just excited. I'm excited.
We'll hold on to that excitement. Stick around, everyone. Before we do that, though, we want to show you 10 years of amazing Street League excitement.
Nyjah Huston has to say. And he has gotten second place in so many contests over the last year. This is his opportunity to win this contest right here. Nyjah Huston, the winner of the very first Street League Skateboarding.
242. That's the highest score in Street League history.
Say my name, say my name. The Chichi Buffoni, first ever women's SLS World Champion.
Jane O'Neal is your new world champion.
Man, I am really excited about this 2021 tour that is currently starting right here, right now. I love it. It's going to be super fun.
An incredible start to the qualifier today. Just rippers right out of the gate. Hopefully set a new standard, step the game up for the tour this time. Hopefully some of these guys can bring new heat.
Yeah, we don't want anyone in there already getting comfortable. Want to spice it up.
Wild cards all day.
Let's head down Chris Roberts. What's going on, Chris?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Listen, I got people all over here. They want to get in front of the camera. We're at the SLS Tour qualifiers. I'm so excited. Listen, I'm excited to see all these guys out here. But one of the kids at the time that I grew up on, Brandon Turner, legend in the game, OG. I'm so excited to see him here. I'm excited to see a switch hard flip. That's all I want to see. I want to see, do we have a Carlsbad gap here? I want to see him switch hard flip to Carlsbad and Waldenberg back to back. I mean, not to mention TJ Rogers, Mario McCoy. All these guys are just, they're on another level. You know, I wish I was on this level. I'll never be on this level. But that's okay. I can enjoy the level that they're skating on, you know. So I'm excited. TJ Rogers, I mean, he just board slid the rail, you know. We can change the LED lights if you want to. I should ask these skaters if they want the color of the lights changed for their run. I can make that happen. Anyway, Brandon Turner just switch hard flip the pyramid. I'm in heaven, guys. I want to thank you guys for bringing me out here. This is incredible. Incredible. I'm a fan just like everybody else watching. Big fan. How about you, Andrew? Are you a fan?
I'm a huge fan. I love this so much. We got Heat 4 coming up in just a moment.
Love it. Love it.
So, this right here, we need everyone to remember. These skaters all need to qualify in, get into that top 8 for a shot at getting into the finals. But that is not it. The top 3 from today are going to get to join the 2021 SLS Championship Tour. It is so important. We need to see them get into that top 3. It's going to be a battle.
Oh, battle right to the end, as it should be.
All right, Jake Wooten is going to be our first skater in. We've got Mario McCoy. Gabriel Fortunato.
TJ Rogers. Nakel Smith. And then lastly right here, but not leastly, my man, Brandon Turner. What a ripper.
So stoked Brandon Turner is in this.
Looks like the guys are gearing up.
Again, if you're just tuning in, our format, we're going to have one 45-second line, and then we're going to crack into 4 single tricks. We're taking the top 3 scores, and we're going to be taking our top 8 from the prelims and moving them on to the finals. Really excited to watch Jake out here. Jake Wooten, you've seen him at Park Series. You've seen him in a lot of the transition-based contests. He is an ATV. I'm excited to see what he brings to the course.
I'm a fan of Jake Wooten. He's a ripper. Yes!
Look at the way his legs were right there. Nice 360 flip.
Showing that tranny skill right away. Putting a good line together. Starting to get a few more tricks in here towards the end.
Oh! And going down. It's going to do it for Jake Wooten's line, but solid work out there. So the average score right now, after 3 heats to get into 8th place, is you need to average a 7.3.
There's that frontside 270 lip fakie right at the end of the line. Big fakie Smith doesn't quite get that one.
Scores in 6.9 right there for Jake to start things off. Next up, we've got Mario McCoy. Oh, hanging on. That was wild.
Wasn't even primo, it was just a freaking unusual catch. Nice nose blunt.
Mario, we saw him take it second place in Los Angeles a couple years ago. 10 seconds left.
Nice fakey kickflip. Well, well laid out line.
All right, putting it down.
Good use of most of the course, good variety.
Dusting off the cobwebs.
No heavy or bangers that kind of, no big tricks that stick out, but good line, all put together.
Talking with Mario beforehand, he was definitely considering this new format where he didn't want to do tricks more than once and then get penalized.
There's that fakey kickflip.
All right, scores in 6.7 there for Mario. Next skater in, Gabriel Fortunato from Brazil. Such great style. Oof, that's a tough way to start off your line.
Yeah, blind side down the hubber and didn't quite get the pop he was looking for. Well, he's putting it together. He's just looking a little shaky. Maybe if he gets a few faster tricks in, I was just going to say, if you've got a faster trick in and built it up, he might get a few more tricks in there and up his score, but looks like it's going to be not too much time left. He's got 10 seconds, still get something in there. Boom, nice big spin.
I think it's important to note, you know, Gabriel, we see him in a lot of contests. We've seen guys like Mario in a lot of the contests, and this gap between contests, this year-and-a-half gap, has been really long. A lot of skaters, I mean, you know, at one point you get into it, you feel it, you're not so, you know, those nerves, you're just used to being able to set those aside, but after such a long gap, that's really tough.
It's a discipline, Andrew, right? Like, it's a discipline. You skate parks a lot and you get in that rhythm. It's no different than skating contests. These guys get in the rhythm for it, get in the mindset. It's when they're at their best.
Gabriel's going to look towards the single tricks. All right, TJ Rogers on course.
Nice switch-wise backside tail slide.
Oh! Switch 360 flip on flat. That's a risky move during a line.
Then nollie nose slide.
He looks really comfortable out there. Just overall, his board control has been looking really good. Oh, the nose blunt getting away from him. It's going to do it for TJ on his line. TJ, though, really, really deep bag. Really interesting bag of single tricks.
Well, he's going to have to dig into it right now, then.
He's going to have to open that thing up,
That's
Mary
right.
Poppins style.
That was a good line. He started it off really strong. It's unfortunate he bailed that backside heel flip on that flat bank. That was that would have been a solid, clean, 100% line.
Next skater in, Nakel Smith. Oh. front shove getting away.
Cal not quite kind of getting it together on this line. Maybe you can step it up on the singles. Maybe a few seconds. That'll be it.
He's going to have to look towards the singles. Scores in. Going to be looking at those 4 attempts. Next skater in. We've talked a lot about him. Brandon Turner.
Man, the myth, the legend, dropping in now.
I wish he would have made the kickflip right there. We'll see what he does.
He's been skating practice all day. I don't think I've seen him bail once. I've seen him do about 300 switch hard flips like this one right here. Boom, bang, in your face.
Oh,
yeah,
there
Brandon.
we go.
That's it.
Everyone at home right now that knows Brandon Turner is just like, yes.
Doesn't quite get that. Going for the switch crooked grind.
We've never seen Brandon Turner in an SLS event. I mean, I can't even fathom skating for this long and then jumping into something like this. Switch crook. That's time for Brandon Turner on his line. He gave the people what they wanted, though.
Not quite getting it together, Brandon. He's been ripping in practice. 2 minutes ago, I seen him do all those tricks first go.
But that's where the nerves kick in. That's the all eyes on me. You're on the course. You've actually got the 45 seconds. Scores in 2.9. So it's going to be all about those singles. So the line section is done. We're going to move into our 4 best trick attempts. They can be anywhere on the course. Quarter pipes, stairs, rails, ledges, flat bar, whatever. And I'm excited to see where Jake Wooten takes it.
Hopefully some more airtime.
Oh! Trying to gap at that rail. I don't know if he was going crook.
I think he was gap crook in that.
Next skater in, Mario McCoy. Oh! Beautifully done.
Kick flip crooked grind.
That one's got to feel good for him.
Yeah, he did that one really well. Locked into it, and right as he locked into it, he pulled it down, if you watch that. Just confidence that he knows he's got it. See? Already popping out as he's going in.
So smooth. Scores in 6.8 right there. Next skater in, Gabriel Fortunato. Every one of these single trick attempts are going to be important for him. Well, technically 3 of them, but no go. It's going to put a lot of pressure on him. I love TJ.
Doesn't look like he's got a lot of pressure on him.
Nah, he's always having a good time. But he's focused, you know. He's having fun, but he's out here and he's really going for it.
That would have scored really high. The switch frontside 360 over the hobo. All right, Nakel, we need a heavy trick. Let's see it, bro. Get it in there. There it is.
No! It was a kind of make. He's
the Baker Maker.
Yeah. No, he took the foot off, so they're calling it. So that's going to be a 0. All right, Brandon Turner, attempt number 1 in single trick. Oh, little patty cake, but that was awesome. That was really awesome.
Didn't quite have the body placement when he landed right. Was forced to kind of like put a hand down or lean forward. What a ripper.
I know, for so many years. All right, 3.3 right there. That's because he's touching the ground. Next skater in, Jake Wooten. Jake kind of re-racking, going somewhere else. Coming in with a lot of speed. Oh,
my goodness. I think he just left the course. He just landed on the roof and then tail dropped back off the roof.
He
Oh
said,
my goodness.
I'll be back. That was awesome.
So for the record, I don't know if anyone's ever skated that part, and he definitely didn't practice that. That was just that's there, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go full speed right at this thing, and I'm gonna fly out the quarter pipe. I'm gonna land into tail, and I hope the quarter pipe's where I want it to be, because I'm coming back in wherever it's at.
That right there is 100% Jake Wooten. That was great. I'm excited to see the score on that one. All right, 8.1, solid score.
It's a good score. Well deserved on that. That's an awkward spot to do that trick.
That's a sketchy way to go. All right, Mario McCoy in for attempt number 2. He's got a 6.7, a 6.8, currently down in 13th place. He needs an 8.3 to move up into the top spot. Oh, that kickflip getting away.
Going for the long flat ground kickflip.
Yeah, trying to clear the little faux grass gap as well as the down ramp.
Taking the Luan Oliveira angle. Full speed flat ground kickflips.
Oh, yeah. Gabriel Fortunato, he needs this. Oh, unable to do it. It's going to put him in a really tough spot. TJ also really needs this right now. The pressure is on. Coming in switch.
Oh, and he gets it. Switch frontside 360. Putting on a little demo for everybody.
That was really good.
There you can see the angle of the pop that he gets on that switch 180 before he rips it all the way around to 360. Done with such dominance.
Scores in 8.2. All right, good score, but he still has to make the next 2. Nakel is not out of this. We've got 3 attempts left. Oh, the nollie hard flip. Look at that pop-up.
Give him some scores for that. Imagine if you could make the trick and do that as well. That's double the points. That was cool. Oh, he's going to need to make some tricks in the next couple of goes, Nakel.
Brandon Turner as well. As much as we're all super excited to see him, he is not going to be able to crack into that top 8 if he doesn't put these next 3 down. Whoa.
Not quite sure what he was going for there. It was a kickflip melon, back 780, like back 780 kickflip.
He had the hand out for it. Next in, we've got Jake Wooten. Coming in with a lot of speed. Oh.
You can see when guys go fast, like the ground's super smooth, so you've got to adjust your skating when it's like that. You know what I mean? You have to lift your head up a little early when you're going up quarter pipes and banks so you don't slip out. I think that's kind of getting to guys here and there when they don't quite pay attention.
All right, Mario McCoy. Oh. All right, a little bit of a wobble. You can tell he's feeling that pressure right now. He knows this is an important one. Needs an 8-3 to get up into 8th. Ollie over the out ledge. We'll see. His lowest score right now is a 6.7.
There's that long flat ground ollie. Short run up, drop right into it.
I'll be curious to see where the judges go. I can kind of, yeah, it's 5.2 right there.
Stuck on that trick, right? Stuck trying the same trick.
It's tough too because a lot of these skaters are so well practiced that they're like, there's no way I'm going to fall on this 3 times. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, TJ. 8.2 is that high score that he's got. 2 more attempts. They've got to be good. Oh. He needed an 8.7 to get himself up into 8th place. That's going to put, it's going to mean that next one's going to have to be a high score. Nakel Smith, attempt number 3.
Not quite coming together for Nakel.
Brandon Turner. Oh, man. I just really want to see him do that. That's huge. All right, Jake Wooten on his last attempt in single trick needs a 6.8 to get himself up into 8th place. Oh, that was huge.
The contortion on the legs as he spun around right then was epic.
Next level. Unfortunately, that's going to do it. Jake's not going to be able to make his way up the leaderboard. All right, Mario McCoy needs an 8.3 to get himself up into 8th place. Needs something big here. And that is going to do it for Mario. Won't be moving on. Gabriel. TJ Rogers. All right, he needs an 8.7 to get himself into 8th. Basically, he's got to go 9 club if he wants any bit of being comfortable. And that's not going to do it.
Not getting the snap that he wants on that. That's why he's frustrated. Look how clean he does it on the flat ground.
No problem. Every try. Nakel back in for his last attempt. Unable to get the nollie hard flip. Stoked to see Nakel out there, though, always. And then our last skater in heat number 4, we've got Brandon Turner.
So he's going to try a different trick from that kickflip backside melon.
Look at the seriousness on his face. I feel like he's about to get gnarly. Oh! Trying to go switch hard flip in. That's going to do it for Brandon Turner. Super, super stoked to see him out here, though.
Yeah, it was cool to have him come up and just rip it out. He was skating really good in practice.
that's what I.
Guys tuning in don't see that, but I have to note that he did not bail anything all day. The most bails you saw were while he was skating in the contest. He's been skating fantastic today. Great to see Brandon out there.
And I love that he was here.
We're just missing the Muska. We just need Chad Muska here and everything will be good.
Yeah. Go to streetleague.com for all the news, schedules, tickets, athlete info, and more. We've got an awesome 2021 tour coming up. This is just the beginning, so make sure you head over to streetleague.com. Get all the info. So, right now, our top 8, John Deelo still in 8th place with a 21.7. He's hanging in there. Mickey Papa at the top with a 24.7. Lucas Rebello, Alec Majerus. But that is a pretty tight window right there. We're talking 3 points difference. Super, super close. But we've got one more heat. Kevin Bradley, Alexis Ramirez, Miles Silvas, Felipe Mota, and Frankie Spears. So there's a lot of great skating yet to come. Before we get to it, though, let's take a look back at the 2020 Trick of the Year.
Here we go. SLS best trick, baby. What? Let's go. Mr. Light, a.k.a. Space Ghost. Please commence intro.
With pure true satisfaction.
What were you thinking when you see some look in your face? It's almost like probably so much adrenaline. What were you thinking after you landed that?
Oh man, it was euphoric. It was just like the craziest feeling ever. It didn't even feel real. Like it was just like wanting to do this like 20 years ago and like finally doing it. Like, you know, it was surprising to myself because I'm like, oh, it's done. This is like one of the things I wanted to do since the Carlsbad Gap that I want to do my whole career. So
and it's kind of like that's like the main thing you can do it on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny how on the 9 Club I was saying like I had heard through the grapevine that you had tried switch hard flip down Wallenberg, but I had thought that it was from like a long time ago, Shorty's days.
Yeah.
But you had mentioned it was recent.
Mm-hmm.
So you said then like you're like, oh, I gotta go do this trick like for you guys, babe. Not for you guys.
Yeah.
But, like, you know.
No, you called me out and I was just like, I wasn't gonna go and I was like, no, I should probably go do this. So
it was motivation to go do it.
Yeah, no, that's why, you know, like I said, I texted you. I was like, yo, this was for y'all, you know. And I just got to say to homie Jesse Silva, like, for real, he was like on me. He's like, yo, right now is the perfect time to go do this. Like, let's go handle this shit. And when I was with the homies, I was like, I'm like, I don't know. I was on the phone with them when we were doing it, and I was like, fuck it, let's go do it. But the thing of it is, my foot was hurt from trying it before, so I had a foot bruise. Like,
oh, no way.
I was hurt. So I was like sketching like, you can't be hurt and go to that thing, dude.
No, not at all.
But I was just like, dude, I'll just have to land it. You know what I mean?
Did you feel pressure from like having everyone going up with you to do this one trick? It was like this whole plan thing.
Well, yeah, because I was flying, but I knew like 9 people were driving, so I was like.
Oh, you flew up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I flew.
That makes it a lot easier.
I flew because I wasn't trying to be sitting in the van the whole time and have my legs like I needed to go. It's just a lot of pressure because you got to get the U-Haul and then we waited a whole night and then you got to wake up in the morning, set it up, and then it's super early in the morning and then you got to start trying it like for breakfast. So
all eyes on you on that one. You know what I mean? No one was skating with you, right? It's all you.
No. Yeah. Some people like hit me up with some weird messages like, oh, I don't know how I feel about the ramp. Let me just say something like, any trick you see down that thing, you're not skating that without a ramp. I'm just saying that because I'll push to anything, any day. But there's a fence there, so back in the day you could do it, but now you can't. So
couldn't you carve down the hill at one point or something?
Yeah, you could. And I would have loved to do that, but you ain't skating it without no ramp, you know?
Wow.
So
so I saw in like the in the Jenkin piece, like a lot of the lands you stuck it. Was it like, were those all the try? Did you stick it almost every single try, or was there?
I stuck it every single try except the first try and one other try.
Wow. And how many times did you try total?
Probably eight tries.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were not landing it. You were committing, huh?
No, I was hurt, so there's no landing on that ground without landing on the board. You know, when you land on your board, it's less impact. You know, so I had to, like, in between each try, I had to like really like think like, no, this has to be landed on every try. You know.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. Fuck yeah, dude.
Congratulations. 2020 Trick of the Year winner, Brandon Turner. Must deserve it. I still got to learn how to do that. What is that?
Leftover right. You still don't know how to do it? We've been through this.
I've been through this.
We've been through this. Yes, leftover right.
Welcome back, everyone. We are at the Primitive Skate Park here in Los Angeles, California, the birthplace of skateboarding. And we are knee-deep right now in the 2021 SLS Tour qualifiers. We just finished up heat number 4. We've got one heat left before we take our top 8 and move them on to the finals. Here's a look at where things stand right now. John DiLorenzo, John Deelo in 8th. 21.7, the score to beat to make your way in. We've got Mickey Papa holding tough in the top spot since heat number 1. Super impressive, but there's some room to get in there. We've got 4 skaters in this next heat, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Jeff, how are you feeling about it, how it's all gone down so far?
I feel great, man. It's great to see like such an incredible level of skateboarding. You know, like these are the best guys in the world looking to get on the circuit, so they're putting it down.
All right, we've got Alexis Ramirez, Miles Silvas, Felipe Mota. That kid is amazing. And then we got Frankie Spears. So that's going to be our 4. We've got some different skaters in there. Score to beat at 21.7.
Looking forward to seeing Miles skate. Looking forward to seeing what Miles is going to put together on the line section.
I'm really excited about Alexis. Such a unique skater, can seriously skate it all. Nice kickflip in to start it off. Oh, hanging on.
Backside 180, little foot skid. Big backside nose grind, slash over crook.
Look at that control, though, on the pop out.
Nice nollie kickflip. Good variety of tricks, man. A little bit of tranny, a little bit of tech.
Whoa! That was really well
Putting
done.
together a great line right here.
Nollie front crook getting away, but I would say that line overall was excellent.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to affect the score too much. Right in the buzzer, and you've got enough tricks in it before for the judges to take that into account. That was a nice first line right there.
Here's another look.
There's that switch frontside kickflip. Got a lot of tricks in there, a lot of combinations, quick 1-2s. Good variety, used all the course. Let's see what the judges do with this one. That's what got him right there.
Score is in 6.3 right there for Alexis on that line. Not a bad score. Miles Silvas. Stoked to see where this line goes.
Very composed, clean skater, Miles.
Whoa!
Going for the switch heel backside 5. Miles is down from Sacramento, getting out a little bit of that Sacramento heat down here in Los Angeles. Said he's been staying down here for the last month or so, just filming and skating.
Whoa. Wow. Can you imagine if he would have gotten the switch heel back 5 and the switch heel front board?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that would have set the standard on the scores for lines, wouldn't it, today? For sure. If that didn't in itself, just in the composure and the way that he skated through that.
That was really well done. Score in 6.6. So average score for 8th right now is a 7.3. I'm really excited to see this next skater, Felipe Mota.
Nice combo, backside nose grind into the half cab heel. Textbook kickflip. Nice backside Smith grind, properly dipped down.
And then stomping it with authority.
Kickflip backside Elsa. Whoa!
Oh, yes!
Yep.
Hanging on.
A little bit of John Travolta in there. Staying alive. Nice heel flip. What an excellent line. Yeah!
That was awesome.
Way to bring the heat, man.
That was awesome.
Way to bring the heat.
Whew. Here's another look at that kickflip back tail. That was so well done.
Forward, fakey, forward, not sure. Don't matter, I'm still going.
So impressive to stay on after that. Scores in 7.6. All right. How are you feeling about that one, Jeff?
I think that the judges didn't quite get that one right. I'm going to be straight with you. That was an incredible line.
That was really good.
Quick combinations, loose combinations, a little bit of speed, good kind of rhythm.
I think it was, honestly though, I think it all that kickflip back tail. If he would have done it a little more proper, we would have seen that probably mid-8.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I still think he should have got a higher score.
I like the take. I like the hot take. All right, let's jump into Frankie Spears. Frankie is our last skater in Heat 5. Oh, frontside flip getting away.
I like the hustle, though. It's fun to watch the hustle.
Oh, front nose blunt.
He did it clean. It just looked like it didn't slide as well as you would wanted it to. And for that backside kick flip.
We got 5 seconds. Looked like he was trying that 180 switch crook.
Yeah.
Tough line right there for Frankie Spears.
Yeah, didn't quite get it together. It's hard with lines. I've said that before many times. As soon as you lose that rhythm, the speed, and you're timed, it's hard to make that up. You just can't. It's difficult. Like, you have to prepare to make that bail, knowing if you bail, what am I going to do in the middle of the course? Where am I going to go if I don't have time?
A 2.4 for that score. That is going to do it for the lines. In case you're just tuning in, our format, we've got 1 45-second line and then 4 best trick attempts taking the top 3. Pull out your phone, gang. At SLS on Instagram. Follow it. Lots of great skating. Get to know the riders. So much good stuff. All right. Launching into the single tricks. Alexis Ramirez going to kick it off. Oh! I really like the way Alexis skates. So much control. Miles Silvas taking another one.
Ooh. Not sure if that was supposed to go to tail or to lip. I think he was thrown off a little bit. The cameraman wasn't quite sure where he was going. He took 1 or 2 rides up and down. Didn't quite get that switch heel attempt, whatever he was going for.
Felipe Mota.
Nice heel flip frontside board slide.
That was well done.
Not a trick you see very often. Cool looking trick.
Here's our visible replay.
Nice clean heel flip foot placement as he flicks in. Good clean catch. Comes out forward. Textbook style. Very well done.
Good heel flip, flicks off the nose. Looks so nice, just like a kick flip. 6.2. All right. Felipe now in 14th with a 13.8. Frankie Spears coming in for attempt 1.
Oh, nice. After struggling on that line, then just bang. Clean backside noseblunt slide down the hubba.
That was a blasted frontside flip.
Yeah.
Scores in 7.1. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Tech Deck. Start small, go big, Tech Deck. By Skater XL, available now on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And by Primitive Skateboarding, official host of the SLS Tour Qualifier. All right, we're in the last heat right now at the qualifier. We're taking the top 8, moving them on to the finals, and from there, the top 3 are going to join the tour. But Alexis Ramirez on course.
Oh.
Oh, no! The cab back lip was looking good.
Not able to quite hang on to that. Looked like he had it clean and then maybe lost focus for a split second, and where it goes. What's Miles got for us?
He had a 6.6 on that line.
Need a heavy hitter, Miles. Need a heavy hitter.
Oh. Yeah, switch heel back lip would get him exactly where he needs to be. Next in, Felipe Mota.
Oh! I like the way this kid does his tricks. He does them proper. That frontside blunt, when he flicked into it there, was almost vertical.
Yes.
Great form. It's good to see, like, younger kids, you know what I mean? Out there ripping, just going at it.
Frankie Spears in for attempt 2. Now he got a 7.1 on that backside nose blunt. He's going to have 2 more attempts. He's down low in 20th place, but he has an opportunity still. So Alexis right now has got 1 score on the board, 6.3 on that first run. These next 2 are going to be crucial.
There it is. That backside lip slide to fakie. Quick switch frontside kickflip for the homies. There's that fakie. Spins all the way over in the back lip. Drops it fakie, no problem.
That looked so comfortable.
Yeah, he did it very cleanly.
Just the ride away, like barely moving. All right, Miles Silvas needs to put something down right here.
There we go.
Yes!
That's the level we're looking for.
That's huge right there for him. Down in 22nd place right now with only 1 score on the board. Stoked to see where the switch heel back lip puts him. Where do you think the judges are going to go on that?
You want me to predict the score?
You think we're in the 8s?
Yeah, we're low 8s.
Look at that,
There we go.
8.8.
8.8. I said low 8s and he got high 8s. Not too far off.
That's great. Moves him up into 13th. Felipe in next. Felipe right now, 7.6 and a 6.2 with 2 attempts left. He can put one on the board. There's potential. Needs an 8-0 for 8th.
Yeah.
That could do it.
Clean as a whistle. I hope that does it. Again, I really like the way he does his frontside blunt slide. Cool form. There's the replay. Flicks it over. Proper frontside blunt slide. Gives it time to float off the end. Good style, too.
Scores in 8.0. Felipe now in 8th place. That means John Deelo is no longer in our top 8 and will not be moving on. Frankie Spears, 3rd attempt. Oh! Does the front side 360, puts a little hand down. I'm curious to see where the judges go on this one.
He did the rotation correctly, right? Went all the way around and landed, but right when he landed, he bounced a few times before. It got a little sketchy. I think the judges saw that part of it.
3.7.
Yeah.
All right, this is our last attempt right here. It all comes down to this. Alexis Ramirez needs an 8.8. Unable to do it. All right, Miles needs only a 6.5 right now to get himself into 8th place. Pushing out Felipe.
He has to make the trick, though.
Has to.
Oh.
That would have been a huge score had he pulled it. Unfortunately, that is going to do it for Miles Silvas.
Now, should he have kept that simple?
I think from a strategic standpoint, yes. But Felipe, right now in 8th place, needs a 9.2 for first. There's opportunity to move up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens. Oh, big flip front board attempt. So, Felipe is right now in 8th place. So Frankie, last skater in, does not look like he's in contention to get in there.
Whoa! Going for a heavy one.
And that right there means that Felipe is locked in there in 8th place. We will see him in the finals. Wow, what an ending.
He is stoked. He is so stoked right now. Happy for him.
That was a great qualifier.
Yeah.
Here's a look at our final standings. Felipe making it in there, right there at the end, 21.8 pushing. John Deelo out into 9th. Tyson Peterson, Dominic Walker, Zac Saracino, Trevor Mcclung, Alec Majerus, Lucas Rebello, and Mickey Papa. Lots of great skating. Our monster highest scoring trick, Sean Hale, 9.1 for the fakie 360 flip from low to high on the quarter pipe to vert wall. Super amazing. We've got the final coming up after this. We're gonna take a little break. We still have a lot of amazing skating yet to come because everyone is going to be battling for those top 3 tour qualifying spots. So it is far from over. We're gonna check in with Chris Roberts down there with Dominic Walker. Chris, take it away.
Hey guys, we're here with Dominic Walker, bro. Listen, you got a really good chance. You got a really good chance.
Super hyped. Yeah, so we made it.
Listen, top 3, you're in 6 right now. Don't go crazy out there, right? Don't be trying to do backflip, 50-50.
Be controlled, do what I gotta do. Definitely want to do that 3-flip no slide again, but
you got that. Now,
everything else, I just gotta tighten it up and we're in there.
When you're talking about going into the finals, are you thinking about like, okay, I've done this trick like tray flip no slide. Are you gonna maybe do that again? Or are you thinking like, okay, tray flip crook? Are you thinking about the elevating it, or are you staying on the?
I would love to do tray flip crook. Some other tricks I'm thinking about elevating though. Okay. No slide, I said that because I'm really proud of it. But as far as the other tricks, I think I can upgrade.
Yo, I think so too. I think you got a really good shot at it. And also, after the contest, you got to teach me your little dance. What was that little? What was that? Yeah.
A little shoulder throw.
Just a little shoulder? Little shoulder?
Shoulder throw.
How do I, is it good?
It's a little Uzi stuff.
Is it right shoulder or left shoulder?
Whatever shoulder you want it to be. Whichever shoulder.
Are you doing single shoulder or double shoulder?
We can do double shoulder.
Okay. I don't know if
the OG double shoulder.
Is that the okay? Yeah. How's that? No, you could tell me it's awful.
It's all right. We got to work on it.
That's fine. That's fine. Listen.
Upgrade. We got to upgrade.
Elevate. Elevate. Just like the tricks.
Elevate.
Okay. I don't know. No, listen. You don't want to see it. It's too much. It's too much. Hey, congrats on making it. It looks like you're just having fun out there too.
I am. Honestly, I really am having fun.
I think you got to have fun.
Hey, JHF, just have fun.
And you got all your fucking boys here. You're good.
Everybody's here, including yourself.
Big fan, my man. Hey, good luck in the finals, bro. I want to see you from 6th to 1st.
I would love that. I would love that.
Let's go.
6th to 1st, you know what I'm saying? To the top, baby.
Hey, use the energy here.
Most definitely, most definitely.
You're the man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Chris Roberts, everybody.
We got to get you on the 9 club. Let's go. No. Full blown. Hey, listen. Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm getting him on camera right now. He said I could be on the 9 club. Record that.
That's it. It's recorded. It's recorded.
Save it.
Push the save button.
Everything. Save it, because I got to get on there.
Yo, put it in the cloud. Put it in the cloud, baby.
9 club, baby.
Listen, guys, we're going to send it back up to you guys. We'll see you guys in the finals. Dominic Walker, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Jeff, final thoughts on the competition right there?
Setting the standard, right? What we're about to see.
We love it. Well, check it, everyone. This is going to be our start list. We'll be back at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the finals. Make sure you tune in, get yourself a little snack. We'll be back in just a little bit. for the 2021 SLS Tour Qualifier to find out who our top 3 are going to be joining us for the rest of the tour this year. Thanks so much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you back here at 5:30 p.m.